Break it, Jack.
The United States.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This very great audience here in the campus of East Tennessee State University. I want you to know first that I'm very privileged to be here on this great university campus. I'm privileged to be here, and I want to express my thanks to the university administration for allowing us to use the facilities of this quadrangle for this meeting. I want to express my thanks, too, for the magnificent marching band for their music, and they played a moment ago. And I understand the Buccaneers have been doing pretty well, too, here. The next thing I want to do is to extend my thanks to all of you. I see this great audience stretching out as far as the eye can see. And I heard what was said a moment ago, something to the effect that this was the best Nixon country in the whole United States. All I can say is, if I talk too long, some of you are going to get pneumonia. I don't want that to happen, so I won't talk too long. But I have a message that can be brought to you very briefly and very directly in the language that I know that you in Tennessee, and particularly in East Tennessee, like. You like it straight from the shoulder. You like it in the great tradition of those in the political field in this state. Some have been Democrats, some have been Republicans through the years. This state has furnished 3 presidents of the United States. It has furnished great senators and great congressmen. And I am very privileged to appear here in this state, speaking in this critical year, 1970. And first, I am proud to endorse the candidacy of Winfield Dunn, who will be the first Republican to be governor of this state in 50 years. And he will be governor not simply because he got Republican votes, but because Democrats and independents, too, realize that at this time it is important to have a man in the governor's chair who knows the responsibility that he has to think before any money is spent, that every dollar he spends comes out of the pocket of the taxpayers. He's not a high flyer. He's not a big spender. He should be the governor of the state of Tennessee. I'm very privileged here, of course, to speak in the state where Howard Baker has represented it so well in the United States Senate, one of the bright, young, new stars in the American political galaxy, one of my closest advisors. I'm proud to be here with him. Jimmy Quillen, I saw some billboards for him on the way, and I just wondered why he had them. He got 87% last time. I think he wants to get all the votes this time. Well, I hope he does. He ought to have them. There is a majority of 1 at the present time in the United States Senate. I do not refer to party against party. I refer to issues that cross party lines, issues involving war and peace, issues involving the value of your dollar, issues involving whether or not we're going to have laws that will be effective to control crime, issues that involve whether we're going to have judges who will interpret those laws in a way that will be effective in controlling crime. Those are the great issues that have come before the Senate in these last 2 years. Those are the great issues in which the 2 candidates for the Senate in this state have a very honest difference of opinion. I say honest difference of opinion. I do not question the honesty, the integrity of any man who happens to vote against programs that I, as President of the United States, recommend. But it is my duty, having had the votes of the state of Tennessee in 52, in 56, in 1960, and in 1968, every time I've been on the national ticket, I've carried Tennessee. I think that I represent the views of the majority of Tennessee. I think it's my duty to say this. I think that the president that Tennessee voted for should have a man in the United States Senate who votes with him and not against him on the great issues before the American people. And on the major critical issues, on these great issues that I have described, we have a clear-cut choice. One man, Bill Brock, will vote for. The other man will vote against.